How's it going, everybody? Welcome to Tombstone's Takes. I'm Tombstone. I'm a librarian, and I like to talk about the good, the bad, the ugly, and interesting about books. Today, I have a book haul. It was actually bag day at a library book sale. Not my library, but a local library. I went in. I did not know that it was bag day, but it was bag day at the library book sale. And what that is they give you a bag, and you get to walk out with everything in your bag for $2. I happen to spend $6. I've got 3 bags worth of books, and I'm going to show you what I got. So, some of the things that I got are classic sci-fi, contemporary fantasy, a little bit of horror thrown in there. So, let's hop to it. We get straight into showing you these books, and we'll see how long it takes. Let's start with some of the hardback books, and there's a lot of horror and classic sci-fi in this. So let's see what we got. First thing I got, Hannibal, Thomas Harris. Obviously, that is by the author of Silence of the Lambs. Features the character Hannibal. The Gripping Hand by Larry Niven and Jerry Pournelle. The Smoke Ring by Larry Niven. Oh, here's one that I'm really kind of interested in. The Providence of Fire by Brian Staveley. Now, this one, I got the first book in the series at ALA. I actually met Brian Staveley. He signed the book for me, and I had been actually waiting for the series to be completed before I read it, so I haven't read these yet. I'm looking forward to them. The Stories of Ray Bradbury. This speaks for itself. If you've watched one of my other videos, 5 wickedly interesting, cool facts about Something Wicked This Way Comes, I'll put a link to that up there. I love and adore Ray Bradbury. He's one of my all-time favorites. Exiles by Melanie Ron. I remember seeing this book around when I was young. I always wanted to read it. Some of my friends said that it was pretty cool. This happens to be one that I had never gotten to, so perfect opportunity for me to pick this up. Now look at that, ladies and gentlemen. Prince of Fools by Mark Lawrence. I mean, look how good this is. Look how good shape this is. I got all of these books today for $6. All of them. $6. That's pretty cool. Now, not all of these books are going to stay on my shelves. Some of these are going to be gifts. Some of these are going to be things that I loan to people. Some will be for me. But when you're a librarian, you learn that your house can't be the library. So I hope to make some gifts of a lot of these things and get them to people who want them. And Alien Heat by Michael Moorcock. I've never read this one, but I have, excuse me, but I have read a lot of Michael Moorcock. I've read most of the Elric stuff. I've read the Count Brass series. I've read Gloriana and a few of his other major works. So I'm looking to get into this one here. And then I have a hardback of Araminta Station by Jack Vance. He had a lot of books that went through Tor and some of the other publishers. This is just another nice copy. Some of these are obviously book club editions of the books, and so those book club editions aren't necessarily worth anything monetarily, but that doesn't matter. What matters is the contents And I am so happy to have that as part of my collection. Now I'm gonna grab another bag here. Now, what else do I have? Oh, okay. The Magic of Recluse by L.E. Modesitt. Oh man, I remember when this came out, and all my friends really got into this series. This was when, early 90s, and all of the Recluse stuff started coming around. There was some really cool magic systems in there. Full Moon, Jim Butcher, The Dresden Files. Let's see what else I got. Oh, yeah, I forgot that I found the Night Angel trilogy, Beyond the Shadows, Brent Weeks. I know I've got some more Brent Weeks and Night Angel in here. But I was talking about Mark Lawrence earlier. I've also got The Prince of Thorns by Mark Lawrence. So I got Prince of Fools and Prince of Thorns. Oh, and then again, like I said, I had more Brent Weeks. Look at that, The Way of Shadows. Pretty cool stuff. I mean, look at some of these things. These things are almost brand new. When you look at those spines, no creases, perfect paperback covers. The Adamantine Palace, Stephen Dias. Oh, Dan Simmons, Hyperion. His science fiction kind of take on the Canterbury Tales. This is a classic already. When I say classic, oh, sorry about that. I had a crying child in the background there. I had to take care of her for a little bit. But I was talking about Hyperion by Dan Simmons. Some of you might know that I'm a fan of Dan Simmons and have seen my video about Carry On Comfort. It's right up there. You can also see another of his titles back behind me over here, Summer of Night. He does sci-fi, horror. He does it all. This one won the Hugo Award in 1990, I think. Got a few books by C.J. Chera, Rusalka here. What else did I get? Oh yeah, Precursor. Again, C.J. Chera. Oh, another one. Fortress of Ice. Again, all these things are in just such great shape. What else do I have in here? I don't remember everything that I got. Oh, Peter V. Brett. People like the Demon Cycle, right? So the Desert Spear, that's book 2 in that series. The Warded Man by Peter V. Brett. Oh man. Okay, let's hope that I'm stacking them right next to me. I hope they don't all fall over and interrupt my video too much. Okay, this is one that I didn't know. It looks to be a British author, or at least it appears to be. Maybe it was published in Britain first. The King's Bastard by Rowena Corey Daniels. I hadn't heard of this. I didn't know this one. If you've read this, or if you know this author, let me know. I typically like to keep up on all the cool fantasy, but I do like a little bit of everything. Mystery, crime, fantasy, horror. Oh, The Magicians, Lev Grossman. Many of you might have seen the television show. Many of you probably read the series. Oh, Harlan Ellison. And anytime you can get a collection of Harlan Ellison short stories, that's pretty cool. This is Deathbird Stories. So everybody likes a little bit of Harlan Ellison in their life, if they like sci-fi, and if you don't, you need to hop on that really pretty quickly. Okay, look at this. Again, man, Joe Abercrombie, Half a King. Look at how great a shape that is in. Man, I love finding the deals like this when I can, and I feel lucky to have gotten that today. Okay, so there's 2 bags. How many books is that so far? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25 so far. Man. I also feel lucky because my wife's going to ask me where all these books live, and I don't quite know yet. Like I said, when you're a librarian, you know that your house can't be the library. Okay, so, they put a little tag on my bag while I was looking for more books. It says Tombstone on it. I don't know if you can see that there. Anyway, so let's get into here. Oh, yeah. Look at this. Some of you who are into the sci-fi, fantasy, and horror might not like this as much, but that's okay. We got a couple here that I've gotten for various reasons. I happen to like Nick Hornby, High Fidelity. Some of you might have seen that movie with John Cusack. I wish this wasn't a movie cover, but what can you do, right? Am I really going to complain about that? Not in the least. Not in the least at all. For those of you who love their teen romance, you got to get your John Green in, An Abundance of Catherines. My sister is going to make fun of me for showing that on camera. Then I think the rest of these are fantasy. No, I've got some crime in here too. I forgot. I've got Elmore Leonard in here. So what do I got? Elmore Leonard over here. Pagan Babies. For those of you who are typically just sci-fi or fantasy or horror viewers, Elmore Leonard, such a great crime author. Some of his books have been made into movies or television. The television show Justified was based off of his character Raylan. Yeah, if you watched Get Shorty or Be Cool. Oh, speaking of Be Cool, you've got that right here. A pretty cool find on Elmore Leonard collection, and there went one of the things. I'm glad I caught that in time. But anyway, even Quentin Tarantino's made some of Elmore Leonard's books into movies. I think Jackie Brown was made off of Rum Punch. Dick Francis, he does some of these crime mysteries. They're like usually about horses. I threw this one in for my mom. Gonna send it to her. She's a big Dick Francis fan. I won't read this first, although now that I said that, I probably better. So yeah, Mom, this one's for you. Send that to you pretty soon. Oh, Neil Stevenson. Yeah, The Diamond Age. This is the guy that did Snow Crash and a few others. More Elmore Leonard, Tishomingo Blues, which is about this diver. He's a diver, and he'd dive into this pool, and he'd do it as a show, and he gets hired to do it as a show at these casinos. And while he's up on his diving platform, these guys come by and kill this other guy, and he's watching it the whole time from up in a high dive, but they can see him just like he can see. And so the rest of it is him trying to figure out whether these guys are going to come and murder him or not. Look at this. This is brand new. Brand new. Robin Hobb, Dragon Keeper. I mean, shoot. How lucky is that? Brand new. That's pretty cool. Special Deliverance, Clifford D. Simak. A lot of these, again, like I said, some vintage sci-fi and fantasy here. Lioness, The Green Pearl, Jack Vance. Rogers Lasney, you know, The Princess in Amber. Sign of Chaos, this is an Amber book right here. That's pretty cool. I hope I'm letting you see these covers long enough. The Complete Stories, Isaac Asimov. Man, so many good things in here. There's one story in here I absolutely love called It's Such a Beautiful Day. It's about these people who teleport from one place to another, and when the teleporter breaks down, the kid goes next door or whatever to use the neighbor's teleporting machine and finds he likes it outside, and people don't really spend as much time outside because they don't have to travel to get anywhere other than using the teleporter. And we're coming down to the end here. I've only got 2 more books left. This next one, I had these in paperback a long time ago, all the different ones. In fact, I remember one of my best friends growing up gave me one of the paperbacks of this next series. They're all collected into one here, but that's The Complete Book of Swords by Fred Saberhagen. And so, obviously, like it says the first, second, and third Book of Swords all in here. That's pretty cool. Yeah, I haven't read these since I was a kid. I'm gonna have to pull those open and take a look at those. And then, the last one that we've got here, and I'm going to take a look at this real quick, but Gone South by Robert R. McCammon. Now, if you haven't read Robert R. McCammon and you like horror and some mystery kinds of work, this guy is fantastic. He wrote Boy's Life. That one won one of the awards. I don't remember if it was the Hugo or the Nebula. I think it was the Hugo. Wait, no. I think that one won the World Fantasy Award. He's also really well known for Swan Song and some of his other works. I'm really looking forward to reading this. To be fair, Robert R. McCammon is one of only 2 authors to have made me cry while reading a book in the last 5 years or so. It took me a long time to read Boy's Life. And anyway, like I said, there was this scene in the beginning. I'm sorry I got interrupted there again. Gone South, Boy's Life, one of the only few books in the last 5 years to make me cry. Has a scene right at the beginning that was really touching. And sometimes the scenes that are in like horror or fantasy books, some of the ones that are more true to life, that don't deal with the supernatural or paranormal experiences, are where they really get me. And that book got to me, so I'm looking forward to Gone South. I've read a few of his other books as well, but I haven't read this one, so that's pretty cool. So again, how many did we say that I got here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39, 30, almost 40. If I would have known I was one short of $40, I would have thrown an extra one in there just to make it an even 40, but 39 books for $6, I think that's not too bad for library sale bag day. Let me know which of these books are your favorite, which ones you have, which ones you're looking at reading. Maybe we'll trade. Maybe we'll start up a trade. Say, hey, I want this book. I've got something else I'm looking to get rid of, or I need somebody to read. Maybe let me know about that too, because not all these books are going to live here. I'm going to find a couple homes for some. Like I said, one's for my mom. I have a couple other friends in mind for some of these that I know need some of these books. So tell me what you think. How'd I do? Rate it. I think this one gets 5 tombstones. I'll put the tombstones along the bottom for quality, quantity, and price. Thanks for watching. If you like my videos, like and subscribe. Click on one of the other links. Let's hang out. Let's talk books. Thanks for watching.